What's up guys, this is Ginger, and today I want to talk to you all about why SmashLadder, and sometimes even Netplay in general, can be detrimental to your growth. For those of you who don't know, I was actually the #1 ranked player in the world in the SmashLadder rankings for 4 seasons in a row. So I know a little bit about playing Netplay, I know a little bit about what comes with playing for points, and hopefully I can give you guys some insight about this. So the first thing I want to talk about is that caring about points can force you to play in certain ways, right? It's exactly like caring about losing or winning when you're playing a tournament set, right? Occasionally this can be a good thing, it can be a motivator, but sometimes if all you're focusing is about like, oh, if I win this, I'm only going to get 2 points, and if I lose, I'm going to lose 70 points or something, and your whole goal is to like get to platinum or something like that, it can be really detrimental to your play because you're going to start playing in certain ways, playing a little bit safer in certain spots that really isn't going to help you learn the game as well as you might think. I think everybody thinks of Netplay as this kind of huge learning resource where you can play anybody from a different state or a different country if you're in Europe. But in reality, I feel like a lot of people don't even use it that way because they're so focused on getting these points and grinding the ladder, right? And like I said, that can just be really detrimental. So that's one point, and then I also think that different connections can also make you play in different ways as well. For example, on SmashLadder, especially if you're caring about the points, you have to play against some high-ranked people. And for me, somebody that lives in the Midwest, I can't just play people with those blue connections where I have, 20 to 30 ping with these people, and it feels decently similar to a CRT if the lag isn't spiking, Sometimes I have to play people from Tennessee, sometimes I have to play people from the East Coast, and I'm getting, 8 to 10 buffer with like 65 ping, and those sorts of things are required if I really want to rank up on SmashLadder and get to a high rank. And the higher rank you get, sometimes the better people that you can play against because they're going to want your points too. So there are advantages to getting these points, but when you're playing the matches, are you really taking this as a learning experience? I feel like a lot of people aren't, and I know that I wasn't, especially when I was playing Falco and ranking up the ladder. If I was playing against somebody on an 8 buffer, right, and we had like a 65 ping and it's a master level Fox, I would just think, okay, well this guy's probably pretty good, but what if I just execution test him just a couple extra times in these certain spots, right? I know that maybe on LAN and maybe on a CRT where it's not lagging, this guy is probably going to be able to execute those certain things, right? But I felt like I could get these competitive advantages just because I was playing in a really safe way where I'd play sort of like extremely low risk, medium reward, and then I would always get the reward because I'm not risking anything. I would just back up and then execution test all over again, right? I'm not playing the real mix-ups that would give me the high reward. Sometimes you have to do like medium risk things in Melee, especially if you want to establish some conditioning and stuff like that, right? So it can be really tough to have some integrity to your play when all you're doing is caring about the points, and when you have to focus on those different buffers and all the different connections and how far away people are and how often it's spiking. All those things can be really, really unproductive when you're talking about practicing in a productive way. But I do think that SmashLadder can be really, really effective as a practice tool. I don't want to make this video and just come out and say that nobody should play on SmashLadder or anything. I think the biggest benefit is that you can link up with people, and there's a general chat where you can talk to everybody, and you can link up with people and play friendlies for an unlimited amount of time, right? You get to choose the connections that you play with. You can see the person's highest rank that they've ever been, so you know about like the skill level of the person that you're going to be playing against. And so if you're playing unlimited friendlies with this person, potentially if you live in a region where you don't get the best practice, or like even if you live in California, with all the traffic near LA or something, you don't want to have to drive 1 hour to get a couple miles to go play somebody, when you could probably just play Netplay and have like a 20 ping connection with this kind of person. So I think it can be really helpful for a lot of people that can't get out and really go out to play somebody, but can play certain matchups and certain people, different skill levels that they might not otherwise have on hand, right? This mostly goes for new players, I want to say. I think that if you're a top level player, I think that you should be able to play with some of the people around you. I think that you should probably be practicing more of your own stuff. I think that analysis becomes a lot more important as you get higher, but yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. But all in all, I think that Netplay is a great resource if you use it responsibly, legitimately. Netplay and SmashLadder. Keep in mind that you should utilize all of your practice tools, though. That's what I'm trying to say here, is that like there's more than just Netplay. There's more than just the points. There's a huge learning process, analysis, solo practice, talking about Melee with your friends and people on Smashboards, and talking with your mentors. All of these are important resources you guys can take advantage of. So don't get caught up in the points grind of SmashLadder. A lot of times it's going to be detrimental to your practice, and it's not going to be that productive for you. If you guys have any questions about anything that I said in this video, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to talk about it. This is something that, again, I feel like I know quite a bit about. I've played a lot of Netplay. I probably have some of the most games played on the website. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you around. Okay, see ya.